Hello Sagittarius, this is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So, first of all, yes, I have been delayed. I have not been feeling well. I got an infection and then I had a lot of vertigo, so there's a lot of dizziness that I was experiencing. And so hopefully in a week or two I'll feel back to my normal self. Now, this is a general love reading, and typically you would see me with the cards shuffling them out front here, but I'm just going to be putting them on my lap because it would shake my head too much and I do get dizzy. So, the deck that I am going to be using, firstly, it's the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. So this is a general love reading. It's not going to resonate with everyone out there. Some of you may have already experienced this. Some of you may be going through this currently. The rest of you, if you have not experienced this, you may in the near or far future. So the first card we have here is Fear. Followed by Beauty. Then we have Betrayal. Yikes. Oh boy, Sagittarius. You feel betrayed. Goodness me. Followed by Laughter. One second. I just want to have these aligned. After Laughter, you have here Crossroads, decision-making time. Then you have Ecstasy. Then you have Sexuality. Followed by Doubt. Then you have Responsibility under the bottom of the deck. So that's good. Somebody here wants to take responsibility. Somebody knows that they were wrong. Okay, let's have a look. I'm going to express to you what it is, Sagittarius, that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Sagittarius, the reason why I keep my distance from you is because what I have done, I realize, has made things very awkward between us. And so I keep my distance from you because I am paranoid. I am nervous. I get cold feet. I just don't know what to say to you, how to handle the situation. A long time ago, I may have seemed as if I am someone who is confident. I have self-esteem. Right now, I've lost all confidence. There's a lack of self-esteem. And not only that, but I also feel a lot of insecurities about myself, about the situation, about how we have come to the point in time where we are now. How did this get so far? When I think about you, I admire the beauty that you have on the outside as well as the inside. As a human being, your personality, your charm, your talents, your charisma. I admire it all. I took it for granted before, and I overindulged. But now I see something that I never really saw before. The true beauty that you have. And even though you have treated me in a kind way, and given me and shared with me all the beauty of life, I betrayed you. I behaved in a way like a stranger, as if you never really knew me. There's a lack of faith and trust. And it's hard for you to even accept how unpredictable I was and how I have turned out in this relationship. I miss my friendship with you. I've come to realize that you are that one best friend that I really feel deep down in my heart that I have, someone so close. You know how to make me laugh. You know how to make my heart happy. Right now, I'm at a crossroads. A lot of things have changed in my life. And I have realized that it's time for me to make a decision. It is time to make that choice, to follow that path. Should I be with you or should I not be with you? Should I try or should I just let go? It's a matter of choice. I do realize that you are someone that makes me feel blissful. There's so much happiness to my soul. My soul is very happy. And we were close once. And yes, there is so much chemistry between us. I still feel it. But I also believe that I took advantage of you. Physical advantage. I got what I wanted, and then I realized that I went too far. I behaved in a way that was not something you expected. I mistreated you. I took you for granted. And I realize that now. Which is why I doubt that this connection can even work out. This is why I've lost my confidence because of what I did. Now, going forward, there's a huge part of me that wants to simply take responsibility for what I have done, for what I have said, and even take responsibility for the things that I should have done, but I didn't, for the things that I should have said, but I never spoke. I want to be that person who is now more responsible, and I want to take responsibility for the past and what I put you through. But after all the things that have happened, in my heart and my mind, I am doubting that you're ever even going to allow me this opportunity to take responsibility, to be that person. This is why I've lost my confidence. And in front of you now, I get very nervous because of what I've done. It is hard to go back in time and undo all that I've done. All right, Sagittarius. It's a lesson. It's a lesson for this person. That's what it appears to be here, which is a good thing, because this means that if they have learned a lesson, most likely they will not repeat the same thing. Fingers crossed, hopefully they don't. Usually once you learn a lesson and you made a mistake, on average people don't try to repeat those mistakes, right? We're just human, so we learn from them. This person now wants to take responsibility, and that's very important. That means that they're also more mature. So if you were dealing in the past with somebody who you thought was quite immature, slowly they are starting to change their ways. And it's a good thing. Especially for those of you that want this individual to change. Some of you may not be interested at all. I have here the Lover's Path Tarot. So I'm going to be looking into what it is that is causing one of the main problems here in this connection. So we have here the Ten of Staves. Let me just slowly move my head and see, is this centered? All right. And then we have here the Four of Staves. Okay. So let's have a look at the Ten of Staves. So these are issues that this person is dealing with, like blockages, and why there's hindrances between your connection and theirs. So the Ten of Staves talks about this individual is overburdened by responsibilities, plain and simple. There are many things that this individual has to take care of. It could be job, it could be family, kids, a sick elderly, but this person has a lot of responsibilities. And responsibilities means that their schedule is very tight. They don't have much time because they're trying to scatter their energy all over the place, and fitting you into their timetable might just be a little bit challenging. Right now, even if they wanted for you to be in this connection with them, they're very much burdened with other problems, but also they're also burdened with the heaviness, the weight on their shoulders with what has happened with you and them, between the both of you, how hard it is for them to get over this. Here you also have the Four of Staves. What they truly want in their heart, they want stability. They themselves are feeling frustration and disappointment at home. So they themselves are overwhelmed with burdens and responsibilities. And the card right next to it, the Four of Staves, talks about having disappointment in the home. Now this may not resonate for all of you, but you are some of you, okay, are dealing with an individual that may have a lot of family issues. And if not family, friends sometimes are as close as family. It might also be friends' issues. But there's issues here dealing with another human being. And it hurts the heart of this individual. So they might be in a really tight spot at home. Maybe they don't have much money right now, and they're depending on people that they're living with. And they have to follow a certain set of rules, curfews, who knows what not. But they're finding it not an easy life that they're living right now, because they have disappointments in their home. And this could even be a spouse being disappointed in their home as well. And I mean, I'm not saying this particular reading is a third-party reading, but it could possibly be as well, because of the intention of somebody not being happy at home, but they're not able to step out either because they are committed to someone. But there's disappointments here. There's something going on, whether this is a disappointment with family, children, a spouse, partner. The heart is not happy while they are in the type of residence that they're staying at. And of course, they are overwhelmed with burden, the responsibilities. There's a lot of things. And you see, it's good. They're burdened by responsibilities. And what card did you guys have right here earlier? Responsibility, right? So, okay, this is what happens. When somebody becomes more responsible, they don't have enough time to be with others. But it's time that this person becomes more responsible. They take some type of responsibility. They have to do their part in society. That's what this person's doing. And some of them may even be taking up extra responsibilities. For example, volunteering, which is great to do. I encourage you all to do any type of volunteering, whether that's online or even helping people. This person might be spending their time purposefully, because they do not want to deal with you, so they are trying to distract themselves. And when they do that, they have that excuse that, oh, I'm so sorry, I'm busy. Why? Because I have responsibilities. So this is something. This is something, guys. Just think about it. What all does this person have in their life? Either you know about it or you don't know about it. Because it does seem that they're slightly overwhelmed with responsibilities. They didn't have them before, but now it's much more increased because they're starting to become that type of person who is a responsible person. Wow. Here we have the beginner's tarot deck. And the first card here is very strong. We have here the Nine of Swords. I mean, it's not a good card, but it's an indicator, right? This is having paranoia, guilt, regret, remorse, psychic disturbances. We even have feelings of, oh my God, what have I done? How could I have done that? You know, holding your head in your hands and just thinking about it. And there's a lot of pain. Here somebody feels a lot of regret, pain and sorrow because of what they put you through, Sagittarius. They put you through hell. And now they are regretting it and they're feeling remorseful. Now you have really good cards here. Temperance. This person wants to restore balance because they feel that there is a spiritual connection in this connection that you guys have, this relationship, and they want to create a better balance going forward. Another major arcana you have is a World card. There may have been a bit of distance between you guys, physical distance and emotional distance, and so what they want to do is close that distance. They want to become closer to you. You also have another card here, the Chariot card. Look at that. 1, 2, 3 major arcanas. Big changes happening. You have an extra card that came out. The Emperor card, another major arcana. Guys, there's going to be some major changes, people. Something huge has happened in your life that has caused this person to rethink their own actions and their deeds. And so they want to make a difference. Here under the bottom of the deck, we have 4 of Cups. So, with the World card, this person doesn't really like, this person doesn't really like being far away from you. They realize that. They want to close the gap between the both of you. They want to come closer. And how is it that they want to do this? Because now they're realizing that they really want to get in your life immediately. They do not want to be wasting any more time. And they found this direction. They have found this direction and they want to speed and race towards you. That is your Chariot card. Because they are feeling regretful for what they have done. And what do they want to give to you? The Emperor. They want to give you security. They want to give you love and passion, and they want to be there for you. They want to be that pillar that can help you, that rock that can always be there for you. This is a person who wants to give you commitment. And they will love you the way that they know how to love. But they may not love you the way you want to be loved. But they will still love you nonetheless. Here, under the bottom of the deck, you have Four of Cups. The Four of Cups, again, they have missed an opportunity. They are regretting things that have happened in the past, and they're not really seeing the offer and the opportunities that are right in front of their own eyes right now. They don't see that. However, going forward in the future, do I see this person taking action? Sagittarius, yes, I do. And these actions and these things are going to be really, really strong. This person's going to be slightly dominating. It's not going to be this time their way or the highway. But they will be very firm and very strict, and, you know, this is what I want, and this is how it needs to be. So just keep that in mind. This person may have a little bit of more masculine energy. Even if it's a female, she can have more masculine energy. Masculine in the sense that it just might be slightly more dominating, just slightly. All right, let's have a look at Dorian Virtue's Archangel Answer cards. Perfect timing. Beautiful. Here we have, these messages are brought to you by Archangel Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel. So we have here perfect timing. So you may think that now may be the time, but in actuality what's happening is there will be a time going forward when things are going to get better, slowly. There's a time for everything, and everything takes time, and your time will come. Here we have recovery. A lot of you may have had a lot of stress, anxiety, and depression because of this connection. And very soon you will start to feel better. You're going to start to recover. Yes. Remain positive. So we do have good vibes. So remain positive, because the more positive you stay, the more positive energy you attract. We also have here, listen to your intuition. This is listening to your higher self. This is listening to your own ideas. So your intuition is actually your soul speaking to you, different than your own actual three-dimensional mind. But the soul is much more wiser, it's much more older and ancient. And it's been there, it's done that. It has much more wisdom. So when you do listen to your intuition, it's important to take the advice, because there's a reason why you're getting that information. Here, the next card is reconsider. So this goes hand in hand with listen to your intuition. You are going to be, you thought about this connection in a very different way. Reconsider any actions, any plans that you had in regards to this individual. No. Some of you thought of a certain thing in a certain way. The answer to that is no. Reconsider what it is that you are going to do or say, and listen to your intuition. Oh boy, no again. So for some of you, you were thinking of taking some type of action towards this person, whether it's to leave them, or whether it's to be with them, or whether it's to confront them. It could be anything, okay? This is depending on your personal situation. But on a generic level, the angels here are telling you to listen to your intuition, reconsider what it is that you're going to say or do with this person, towards this person, And it could even be indirectly to another person. So it could be you're in a third-party situation and maybe you want to speak to the third party, or you want to speak to your spouse or your partner. Whatever the situation is in your life, reconsider it, think about it long and hard, practically, in reality. Is it even, like, does it have substance? Like, is it good? Is it for the greater good of yourself and for the people around you? Because here, there's something that you have thought of, and they're 2 times saying, no, no, not that way. Reconsider what it is that you are going to do. Those are your messages from your angels. Very strong message. All right, guys, I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity and some guidance in your respective situations. Thank you once again for tuning in. Thank you again for your patience. Sorry I was away, but hopefully now I'm going to start to feel better in the next week or so. All right, then, you guys take care and stay safe, and I do hope to hear from you soon in the comments below. All right, then. Bye now.